Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ava and I live in the Interlake region of Manitoba. I've been stitching for 50 plus years and this is my first foray into Flosstube. So please sit back and enjoy. This is going to be about cross-stitching and life in general. I live, like I said, in the Interlake region of Manitoba. I've lived here for many years. So anyways, let's get to it. I want to show you first some of my finishes so that you can see. This is one of them. Oh, I can't remember who it's by. But anyways, and I know it's backwards and I'm sorry about that. Anyways, I finished this one. I finished this one, and I know this is by Stitching with the Housewives. So I did this one. This was the first one I ever did of theirs. This is one that I did. It is a mini winter sampler, Quaker sampler, and I stitched this for a friend of mine. So there is the autumn sampler to this one, but there is no spring and summer as far as I could find. Most of these patterns I was able to obtain on Etsy as PDFs. Then I stitched this one, and it was cute. It was just cute, and I fell in love with it. And I just thought, yep, that's good. I'll do this one. Okay. Then I stitched this one. This was my last one of 2020. I put the last stitch in, I think, at around 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock on New Year's Eve day. So there's that one. It's Stonehenge. Then I had this one, which is a biggie. I stitched this one. It's Tidings of Comfort and Joy. Like I said, I know it's backwards. So I did this one. And then finally I finished this one up. And I apologize, it's backwards again. So, if anybody knows how I can do that so that I can see what I'm doing here and put it up, I don't know how to do it. Please bear with me as I find my way through this new medium. It's something I've never done before, and it's just, I just decided one day I'm going to do this. I've seen so many others. I would like to give a big shout out to Stitching with Laura. Also the 911 Stitcher. Stitching with the Housewives. I know there are a few others that I'll remember later. Yeah. Oh, there's Caroline she runs the Evertotes. There's also Cross Stitch MD. And all these people have helped me to do stitching and to really enable me to get any more stuff. In this channel, I will also do hauls. I will do my works in progress, which this happens to be the most recent one. And it says Flower Market. It too is a Stitching with the Housewives. So I've got this one. I'm almost finished with it. Well, I still got to do up here and down here, but I just love their trucking, anything to do with trucking, and they're trucking along months and that kind of stuff. So stitching on black is very difficult for me. I'm not as young as I used to be, and neither are my eyes. So anyways, I've done this one. I have some ones that are whips that I'd like to share with you. And I do both counted and printed. I just find that the printed is much easier on my eyes. I live with chronic continuous migraines, and it mostly affects my right eye. So this area here. I have a benign brain tumor, which is located about here, I guess, here. It's called a cavernoma. I've had it my entire life. I was born with it. It's benign. I've had 3 MRIs. They say it's not leaking, but I don't know. Sometimes I think it is. So anyway, so like I said, my eyes aren't as young as they used to be. I'm 62. I'll be 63 in October. I'm a widow. My husband Lyle passed away in 2008. I will speak more about that at a much later date. It's really, it's very painful in my life. I live with my cat Jonah and Lilybell, my dachshund. And I live right next door to my son and his partner. But I should say that I don't live in the Interlake at this very moment, but I'm looking at moving to the Interlake. So I am situated between Winnipeg and Portage la Prairie. So in that area, in Manitoba, Canada. And when I move to the Interlake, it will be north of Winnipeg, about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So it's, I'm just moving back with my friends. So anyway, so this is one that I'm doing right now. It's called Lady in the Woods. And it is a printed. Let me get this. And I've just been kind of working along with it as I can. So I'll work on one color until it's finished, and then go back and work on another color. So, oops, this is it. This is as far as I've gotten. It's an 11 count. And I'm not sure, but I got this on AliExpress. So that's Lady in the Woods. So let me put that away there. Not all of these are stamped, but a great majority of them are. I don't think that one. A lot of you will recognize this one. And this is, ta-da, Pandemic. Oops, wait a minute. Sorry, upside down. I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is Pandemic. I've done a little bit more over here, if I can get it. So right there. I haven't worked on it in about 2 months, I guess. I have to be in the right mood for it. I have, this is on 14 count, and I'm using DMC 115, the variegated. So I love the color variation and how this is turning out. So yeah, so I've got page 1 done, and I'm working on page 2. So I know I have a little bit more up here on page 1, but the majority of it is done. So that is Pandemic. Okay. Then I have, I don't know what this one is. What this one is. On a big piece of, oh, forget that one. I was working on a stitching shelf by Heaven and Earth, and I just, no. It was a no. It was, I couldn't see it. I didn't have even close to half the threads. And so it made it just very difficult. But I thought for once that I would give it a try and see if I liked it. Well, needless to say, no. Not my thing. I love the design, but I just, no. So then I worked on this. So it was a, I don't know where I got this. I think it was on Ali, but I'm not sure. But I've done this much so far. I'm sure I've got this. The only thing is I ran into a problem and I'm out here somewhere. So I put it away for now. Stitching on dark blue too is not a favorite of mine. But I want to get back to this. So, because I really like it. So, but this is called Monochrome Totem. So I did this one. And then I have, oh, these are some of the patterns that I want to do. So these are on my to-do list. I don't know yet when I will do them or start them, but it is on my to-do list. So there is this one. It's called The Templar Prophecy. So I like this. I was going to stitch this for my oldest son because he's into that. But I'm also into medieval designs and like Tudor and anything along that line. Then I have this one. These are counted. And I have this one. And this one is called Dream a Little Dream with Me. I always, when I look at this, I always get caught up in this why. And I know it's part of the design, but my eye goes straight for that, where I see the why. But this I haven't started yet. This one is on an 18 count. And 18 is about as low as I'm going to go. I'm not going any lower than 18 count. And I can still work on 28 count. But that's getting to me because I get, like I said, these migraines. Okay, so then I bought this pattern, and it's by Ink Circles, and it's called Reflections of Canada. Sorry again that it's backwards. And I was working gangbusters on it and everything else, and then you know what happened. I miscounted somewhere. Somewhere in this, I miscounted. And I don't know if I should, oh, maybe it's this way. Yeah, this is the way that I did it. So I was coming down here and somehow it wasn't matching up. It's a mirror image. So people in Canada will know that this here is the Parliament buildings. And this is an RCMP officer. And this is, I guess it's supposed to be the maple leaf, I'm assuming. And again, it's done in that 115. This is an airplane. And this is a moose. And I'm not sure, I think this is an owl. But anyways, yeah, so this is as far as I've gotten. I haven't worked on this in about 3 months, 4 months. I got to get to it and figure out what I've done wrong. And maybe if I get that flower market done today, then maybe I can look at it and try and fix it. Then I have, do I have any more in here? Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. No, I guess not. However, that being said, one day I will haul out what I have in my storage room. Because I have a lot. And when I first moved down here in 2018, I had a house up in the Interlake. Not back to where I'm moving to. It's the next town from there. But I downsized. I purged. I had so much stuff. So much stitching stuff. Oh, as you can see, this is a towel that I have over my stitching lamp. Because for one thing, it's extremely bright. And so it hurts my eyes. And so I also have it so that if people come to my door, that they're not blinded by this light. Because this light, as soon as you open the outside or the inside door, this hits you. I have to keep my curtains and blinds closed almost always because of the light. I'm terribly photosensitive. So, oh, and if you're wondering what I wear, this is a kerchief that I wear. It's a head covering that is part of what's in the Bible that women should wear, is that you should have your hair covered at all times. Now, I don't in bed, but I do when I'm up and around. I've been dressing this way for I don't know how many years. And no, I'm not Mennonite. And no, I'm not Hutterite. And no, I'm not Amish. But I am Catholic. And I consider myself a devout Catholic. So for me, it is a statement of my faith and in respect to my Lord Jesus Christ. So for those that are not religious, I'm sorry, but this is part of my channel. So anyways, I think that's about it. Please like and subscribe. I hope to get more in depth and better at this as I go along. As I said, this is my first time doing this. So please forgive any boo-boos, flub-ups, mistakes, errors, whatever on my part. If you have any suggestions, any positive suggestions, then I would be glad to hear from you. So please comment. I don't know how often I will post, but I would like to perhaps maybe a couple of times a week, once every 2 weeks. It depends on how things go. Because when my migraine goes into full-blown pain, I can't do anything. I can't really see out of my eye. I can't, nothing. So, anyway, so thank you very much. I hope to entertain you and tell you a little bit about my life up here and just my journey and what got me here. So thank you again. God bless you all and hope to see you soon. Thanks. Bye.